Today we're going to look at a number of techniques that I have found to be very useful to students who may not necessarily be the most gifted or the most talented when they are writing. We're going to look at about five techniques. The first one, word choice. When we say word choice, we're talking about the attitude behind the words. Let's look at an example here. I walked out of the door. This doesn't communicate a lot of emotion or attitude at all. But if I said I waltzed out of the door or I danced out of the door, it is giving me a whole lot more information about what that person or that character is doing. So it's the word choice here, waltzed and danced, it's superior to walked. Let's look at another technique, source. This basically is referring to the place that we get information. Now keep in mind, students, that we can get songs, poems, documentaries. These can all be sources where we go to get information. So don't just limit yourself to just books or going online. Of course, the internet is another source where we can get information. Number 3, when we are trying to write a piece and pull our audience in, it is good to refer to the people who we are writing to or writing for. So audience, when I say show a sense of audience, I'm asking you to refer to the listener or address the person who is your intended reader. We can do this by using phrases like ladies and gentlemen. We can also do this by using other phrases like progressive citizens of this nation. It can be a variety of ways we can address the audience. There's no one phrase or formula for addressing the audience. Number 4, we can use hyperbole. And this is simply where we are trying to create an exaggeration. We use an exaggeration for emphasis. So the hyperbole is an exaggeration we use or we give so that we emphasize an idea or concept. So for example, the suitcase weighed a ton. Now we know the suitcase is never going to be that heavy, but it seems as if it is as heavy as a ton. And finally, we can use quotes. Okay, quotes can come from any number of places. We can quote information from a line. For example, over here, we took a quote from Martin Luther's speech. I say to you today, my friends, that in spite of the difficulties and frustrations of the moment, I still have a dream. Notice in Martin Luther's quote, he addressed the audience. He said, my friends. Now, he doesn't literally mean that everybody he was speaking to was his literal friend, but by saying my friend, he pulls in the reader. So these are the 5 techniques. There are tons more. These are the 5 techniques that I have found over the years. If the average student can use these, incorporate these in their writing, the writing will improve tremendously, and it would also be a joy to read. The reader will have a more enjoyable experience listening or reading your piece. Thanks for watching.